Jakob, how does it feel to be the world champion outdoors for the first time?
Pretty good. It's just an amazing feeling. It's been I've been working hard towards this, of course, towards the Olympics last year as well. But considering what happened on Tuesday, I'm very happy with how it turned out today.
What was your strategy for the race?
Trying to win as much as possible.
But did you come in? Did you want to lead about a K to go? That's where you took the lead. Was that your plan coming in? Or?
I didn't want you guys to make an article saying that it was a tactical decision, because it wasn't. I was just better. So I wanted to prove that I was just running faster than the other guys. There was no tactical decision. There was no sprint finish. I just wanted to prove that this is my goal, and considering how the race went on, I felt like I was the better runner today.
How much did you feel the heat, and what do you think getting the water, did that help you during the race?
I know it's just because of in the heats I felt that was a bit dry just after a couple of laps, and I didn't feel that way in the 1500 or in the warm-up. You can always drink something, so I figured if the pace is not too fast and if I feel good, then I'm just gonna grab some water, hopefully before passing 2Ks. So it worked out pretty good.
You said it wasn't a tactical race, but just in terms of, did you always feel confident that you had the extra kick at the end there?
There's always tactics, because you always have to make some decision, unless you're just giving in your everything and just falling off the pace. But I felt pretty good today, so eventually you're going to have to make a decision. But I didn't want to sprint past anyone in the last 100 meters. I wanted to go up front and just run fast from there, because then I know nobody else is going to beat me.
You made it look easy. Were you surprised that no one was with you?
No. I think that's what I'm trying to achieve here. That there's no surprise.
Are you a better 5K runner now than 15?
I've always been a better 5K runner, but that's mostly because of my training. I do a lot of mileage, so of course I'm gonna be. My strength is running strength. That's what I'm working on. So it takes more for me to go down to the 1500, because then it takes, of course, you need to train a little bit more specific at that pace. But it's easier for me to then go up again to the 5K.
How does it reflect just on what you've achieved over the last year, Tokyo?
Of course, it feels amazing, and it's a big achievement for me and for Norway, especially with the 5K. I think it's considering its history in Eugene, with also the Norwegian runners in the 70s. I know there's a lot of legendary runners cheering for me at the crowd today, so it's just honored and to be able to show them that I'm better than the other guys, and I know them cheering for me. It's a great feeling.
Do you have any time goals or records in mind that you're going to be chasing the rest of the season?
I'm chasing everything.
Is it easier to lead in a 5K than it is in 1500 for you?
No.
No.
Because I think that's also, if you've not been a runner yourself, I think it's difficult to understand what it takes to lead, because it's not necessarily it's not leading, it's not being a pacemaker. The difficult part with leading is conserving energy, because of course when you're the one that has to run or find the pace, most people are gonna ruin themselves because you need to push the pace. That's what you can do when you're a number two. Then you only need to use the energy to keep up with the other guy, and of course you're saving energy, while the first guy, he's always pushing a little bit. So it has nothing to do with actually leading. So if you're a guy that is able to save energy in the front, nobody's gonna beat you, because that's obviously what a great runner is. But that's a difficult thing, to save energy in the front, and that's why you lose it at the end, because you've used too much energy. But so leading is not necessarily bad. It's just a difficult thing to be able to do that.
So do you feel they attacked you less in this race once you took the lead than in the 1500?
Yeah, because now I didn't let the door open.
Yeah, if you could rerun the 15 final, what would you do different?
What?
If you could rerun the 1500 meter final, how would you do it differently?
I'll just try to run faster. Because I know that I was in sub 28 shape, and that's what I'm most disappointed about, is not trying to run that time.
When you came to the Sound Running Meet in May, you mentioned that once you won that gold in Tokyo, it was sort of like the thing you'd been training your whole life for. It didn't feel maybe quite like you'd expect it to. Does silver?
I said that?
You said that, yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking, winning silver in indoors and then 15, does that make this, do you appreciate this gold anymore?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I haven't won a world gold championship medal until now. So of course I'm always going to be hungry and eager to win something that I've not been able to win before. And I still haven't won the 1500, so of course that's the only positive thing I can think of going into next year, is that I get another shot and I'm not going to mess that up.
Will you continue chasing this 1500, 5000 double that you've done at the last 2 worlds?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it's possible to do more, then I'm going to do more. But I think it's mostly with the people setting the schedule. Of course, it's going to fit for someone and not necessarily too good for anyone else. But I mainly focus on the 1500, and if I can do something else later, then I'm going to do that as I did now.
10K maybe?
So if there were 10K tomorrow, then I would probably be in the 10K.
You still on the steeple? What about the steeple?
If it was a steeple the day after 10K, then we'll probably do steeple.
Okay, I gotta set this up. We'll go to talk to Sepco about that, and then fix it up.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you need full. I understand that you need a program that fits many disciplines, so you can't only put it perfect for me. And with relays and sprinters and everybody mostly doing more than one event, you need to make it perfect. But I'm expecting it to forever be a 1500 and 5K opportunity to double. If not, there's something wrong with the system.
And did Sifan Hassan, did her triple in Tokyo, did that show you that this might be possible to run 3 events in the future?
No, I think everything is possible. It's just what you want to do. Of course, everything takes energy, and it's more. If you're in great shape, it's more mentally than physically, because you're always, of course, if you're in a good shape, you're gonna recover faster, and everything's gonna be 100%. Mostly schedule. What do you want to do?
And with your brother coaching you this year, was the training pretty much the same, or any differences in training?
No, our program has always been the same for the last 15 years, but always trying to improve and minor adjustments, mostly where to not run fast in training and where to do a lot of mileage and not mileage.
Sepko was asked yesterday about setting up a schedule for someone like you to double, and he did say it's something that he would ideally want to allow the stars to do the double.
Of course, I think the sports wants to grow as much as possible, and if there's someone capable of writing history, of course that's what we want. And I think he understands that, but at the same time it's a lot of people and a lot of athletes that want to do different things. So you need to find the best possible schedule, but if the biggest stars want something, I think he and the team is going to try to do that. And mostly of course it's been traditional doubling like 100 and 200 and 8 and 15. I think 15 and 5K is more normal now than it's been ever.
What's your next race?
Probably just Munich, training towards the European Championship.
Congratulations. Thank you.